Hello guys, I'm Ming, you might know me as Kevin. So back again with Egor. It's Egor's second mock test. So we done one last week, so if you haven't watched that one, go and watch that one first. But yeah, this is Egor's second mock test. So yeah, let's see how he performs today. Right, okay, so what I'm going to begin with today is the show me tell me questions. I'm going to ask you a tell me question. So can you tell me how you would go about checking your brake lights? So how do you check your brake lights to make sure they work?
I would press the brake and I would check either reflections or ask someone to tell me if they're working.
Yep, that's absolutely fine. Okay, I'll ask you another question when we're actually driving. So we're going to be driving around today for about half an hour, 35 minutes. I'm going to be directing you, so if I don't say anything, you just follow the road ahead, unless signs or road markings state otherwise. We're going to be following road signs today for your independent driving. So I know last time we did the sat nav, so today we're going to do road signs, and I'll get you to do a manoeuvre a little bit later on, and possibly the emergency stop as well. Okay, you're quite clear on everything that you need to do? Okay, so best of luck, Egor. So you may drive on. So yeah, we're going to turn left out of the parking space here and make your way towards the end of the road. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we've got Egor taking his second mock test exactly a week after he's taken his first mock test. If you enjoy these videos, please do subscribe because it does help the channel grow. Yeah, so other than that, just sit back and relax and enjoy the video. At the very end of the road, if you can turn left please. So we're going left at the end of the road. So in a moment we've got a mini roundabout coming up. We're going to be going straight on at the roundabout. Driving fault here guys, so Egor spots the car in front slowing down a little bit too late, and as a result he has to brake quite harshly in order to stop in time to allow the white BMW to carry out a parallel park. Okay, so yep, like I said, we're going straight on, so just following the road ahead at the mini roundabouts. And now we're going to be taking the first road on your right hand side, so the first turning on the right hand side. Just after the zebra crossing, we're turning left. Gonna pull up on the left behind the blue car, so stop behind the blue car. Don't worry about the driveway. Just leave yourself enough room to move off, so you need to be about one car length away from the blue car. Here will do absolutely fine. Okay. Thank you very much. And when you're ready to do so, continue to drive. the end of the road, turn right, please. Right at the end of the road. So from this point onwards, we're starting your independent driving. We're going to be following road signs. So follow the signs directing you to Weybridge. So keep going towards Weybridge. Okay, so changing the road sign here. So follow the sign towards Addleston. So towards Addleston. And again, yeah, just follow the sign for Addleston. Just an advisory here, guys. So Egor should have stopped at the traffic lights. Stopping before the junction doesn't really benefit anyone on this occasion. In fact, he could have prevented someone behind him from turning left. Follow the road ahead at the roundabout. So it's going to take the second exit at the roundabout. Follow the sign towards Chobham. Those traffic lights took a long time, eh?
Yep.
Alright, yep, so yep, heading towards Chobham. So I've given Egor a minor fault here for gears. He comes into the roundabout in third gear. He should have slowed down a little bit more really and changed into second. As a result, it goes round the roundabout a little bit too quickly and isn't able to fully control the steering. After the roundabout, you can see he drops it back into second gear. But yeah, at that point, he's going a little bit too quick and the gear change ends up being a bit jolty. So, Egor, when it's safe to do so, show me how you would switch on your rear demister. So how do you turn on your rear demister? Perfect, thank you. More roadworks, eh? Roadworks everywhere. So there's a roundabout here. Follow the sign to Chertsey, please. So follow the sign to Chertsey. See, the line's very faded here, so keep over to the left. There are actually two lanes here. It's very difficult to see. They should really paint them back. It's totally disappeared more or less back there. Follow the sign for Chertsey again. Serious fault here, guys. So Egor should have waited for the car coming from the right hand side to go past before he pulls out onto the roundabout. If you look carefully through the side window, Egor's side window, you can actually see that Nissan Micra having to slow down. And again, follow the sign to Chertsey. Roundabout coming up, follow the road ahead, so follow the road ahead at the roundabout. And again, follow the road ahead at the roundabout. Right, so that's the end of independent driving. I'll give you normal directions from here onwards. At the roundabout, we're going to be turning left, so it's going to be your first exit. So left, first exit. At the next roundabout, turn right. So turn right will be your third exit. So turning right, third exit. Turn left at the traffic lights, please. So left at the traffic lights. We're going to be turning right at the roundabout, so right at the mini roundabout. At the next roundabout, turn left. And then at the next roundabout, turn right. And at the roundabout, turn left, please. So we're going to turn left at the roundabout. Dangerous fault coming up here, guys. So Egor enters the mini roundabout at the wrong time. I've had to, unfortunately, come in on the foot brake to prevent a potential collision here.
I'll go there. There's a car coming through, right?
So we're going to head back towards the road where we started from, so it'll be the next road on your right hand side. Right then, guys, so the video is coming to an end soon. We've just got a manoeuvre left to do. So remember, guys, please like, share and hit that subscribe button if you found the video enjoyable or perhaps you found it helpful. Anyway, if you've got a test coming up, good luck, guys, but yep, see you later soon. So your manoeuvre is going to be bay parking. It's going to go around this loop, head back the way we came from, the direction we came from. There'll be a selection of bays on your left hand side, so if you just slow the car down, we're going to reverse into one of the bays on the left, so you can pick any bay you like. Are you in the bay?
Yep.
Are you sure?
On my side, I mean.
Yeah, I think what it is, your front wheel's probably sticking out.
It might be.
Yeah, it might be. Just correct it. Just try and get the line and straight on either side, because if your front wheel's gone over the line on that side, then it's not in the bay properly. It's gone a little bit pear-shaped, this one. Okay, right, let's leave it there. Let's leave that one there. Okay, so let's call that the end of the mock test. Okay, right. How do you think this one went?
Well, I failed at the last roundabout.
Yeah, you did, unfortunately. Silly mistake, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, okay. 1 second. Right, okay, let's go through this in order then. Okay, so at the beginning of the driving test, I gave you a minor fault for awareness and planning. Okay, so you were going pretty fast down the road, and the white BMW, I think it was a white BMW, had stopped ready to do a reverse parallel park.
Yeah.
Okay, so you spotted that a little bit late, and then you had to slow down quite rapidly to come to a stop. I mean, if you were another 1-2 meters, you probably would have prevented them from being able to reverse into that parking space. Okay, so you just got to be looking really far ahead to spot any developing, potential hazards that you might need to adjust your speed for. Okay, just a minor fault. Gave you one for gears as well. Okay, so we approached a mini roundabout. Again, you were going a little bit quick in third gear, and you didn't quite slow down enough. Went round it in third gear, realised you were in third gear and plonked it back into second gear afterwards, and it was a bit of a clunky gear change, but yeah, really you should have slowed down a lot earlier, gone into second gear so that you can manage the speed as you go around the roundabouts. The third one, I gave you the benefit of the doubt. It's lane discipline. Do you know that road?
Yeah.
The lane markings are completely faded. It's really hard to see. I mean, if it was nighttime and if it was raining, you would not be able to see those lane markings at all. So I just gave you a little bit of a bit of leeway there. So I kind of directed you back into the lane, and then you held that position pretty nicely anyway. But yeah, you can just about see the lane markings there. So really, they should kind of paint those back so people know where they're driving. Okay, after that, you actually would have failed 3 times. Okay, so the first one, which is a serious fault. So we're following the signs towards Chertsey. So we're near St. Peter's Hospital. Okay, so we're just going around the roundabout. Okay, so as you pulled out onto the roundabout, there's a car coming from your right hand side. Do you remember that car?
It was a motorcycle, wasn't it?
I don't remember a motorcycle, to be honest. I remember a Nissan Micra coming from your right hand side. Okay, so you've joined the roundabout. Yeah, they've had to slow down, almost stopping. So yeah, got to be careful there. And then of course the next one was a roundabout again, where you've just stepped out into the roundabout and there's a car coming from the right hand side. So that time I've had to step on my foot brake to prevent a potential accident there. So that one would actually be a dangerous fault in the driving test. So you've got a serious and a dangerous, both on roundabouts. And then lastly, I've given you a serious fault for the bay parking. Okay, so yeah, you've kind of parked over the line or on top of the line at the moment. Yeah, the examiner doesn't, I mean, he doesn't mind you correcting it, but he doesn't really want you to correct it 2 or 3 or 4 times. So if you don't get it quite correct, pull out, reverse back in, and it should be okay. Okay, so normally you would just pick up a minor fault. But yeah, so I've just given you a serious fault. But anyway, regardless of that, the most concerning ones are those roundabouts, really. Yeah, so you mustn't pull out in front of cars when they're already coming round the roundabout, because the first one, the car was, I mean, he wasn't going to hit you, they were quite far away. I mean, like maybe 2 or 3 car lengths away. They would have had time to slow down, and she did slow down in time, but the point is you can't make someone slow down for you to pull out onto a roundabout. And the second one, of course, was just a definite no there. Just coming onto the roundabout, and that car was coming to you quite quickly. Alright, so unfortunately this time it hasn't been a pass, but hopefully you'll learn something from this from this particular mock test. Right, any questions or queries, comments that you want to ask me about anything to do with this particular test?
No.
Yeah, I can't think of anything much else really. Yeah, just be careful, just stay focused for the whole entire test, because one error can cost you the whole thing. Righty-ho guys, so that's the end of Egor's second mock test. Unfortunately he hasn't been successful, but I'm sure he'll be back.
Yeah,
he's a determined lad. I'm sure he'll be back. He'll want to pass one of these mock tests before he takes his real test. But yeah, he's more than capable, but yeah, he's just got to stay focused for the whole half an hour, 35, 40 minutes, however long the driving test is going to be on that day. So thanks for tuning in, please subscribe, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you on the next video. See you later, take care.
Bye.